Welcome back to another awesome adventures video. Jeffy the Adventurer coming at you from the mystery spot in Santa Cruz, California. Very first time at this place. Been wanting to come here for quite some time, and I'm inviting you guys to tag along with me.
You got 13, copy that. Come on in. Back in the 30s, when all this originally began, all of this land was owned by a lumber company. Now this lumber company, their whole MO was clear cutting and then reselling. What they did was they clear cut this land as promised and then resold it to our protagonist of the day. His name was George Prather. Now George, he bought this land and he sent out surveyors, and right away these guys came back with some really interesting things to say. So the first thing these surveyors noticed had to do with the hillside. They said that this hillside felt really tough to walk up. The way that they described, it was like a force pressing down on their chest as they made their way up this hill. Now that's something that's still present to this day. You're all gonna feel it. It's all part of the all-inclusive $8 package. Now, when they got to the top, they pulled out their compasses and they noticed that the readings were 180 degrees offset. You guys, you're in there, you're already feeling the effects of the mystery spot right now. One of the effects that people tell me they feel, they say they feel a little lighter. Physically lighter by about $8 cash. They don't know why. Another thing, people say that when they enter the mystery spot, they shrink. You get shorter by on average about 2 inches every time you step into the mystery spot. Let's look at these boards. Outside, inside the mystery spot. And what's important is that these are flat. Now we're going to try to move these to the correct spot. Oh, they were quite the right spot. That's better. Do you see how that bubble sits in the middle? So that is a flat and level surface, right? Now, okay, so you're a little bit shorter, but probably, maybe actually a little taller in this case. I might have misread, but hey, we're going to get you even taller, all right? We're going to get you a little shorter. What you don't know is that he Venmo'd me $12 this time, okay? Let's have you two switch, all right, guys? Now they're going to switch, and let's check this difference. Look at that, whoa! So congratulations, not bad. That's $8 plus parking right there. That's a great deal. You've shrunken, the height does come back. Okay, worst case, you know, obviously my Venmo. Oh yeah, no worries. Venmo's Dragon Slayer 87, you know what to do, all right? Let's give them a big round of applause. Good job. When you enter the mystery spot, obviously there's that height change, right? But we've also noticed that you develop a lean. Not the drink, but like the physical act of leaning over. So let me show you what I mean, and thank you. Thank you. No one ever gets that one, all right? So I step in, and you will see that I lean over to the right. And a lot of people say that I fake this, which is fair because I work here. Almost to the top, but look at this. You first? Good job. So yeah, you guys are feeling the forces of the mystery right at this very moment, okay? I mean, you're looking at me and you're probably noticing already there's a few things about me that are a little peculiar, right? And it's not even the fact that these are lady shorts. That's not even a mystery, all right? The mystery when I put my feet together is you guys see I'm leaning, right? Now this lean, let's make a little more room. Let's go a little bit further. I see a couple people peeking out there. So this lean is something we can all try. So why don't we put our feet together? Why don't we look around at each other? And some of you I've noticed are doing more than just leaning. You are becoming a conduit to the spirit world right here. When you guys face this way, you are halfway to contacting the other side. And we can complete the ritual if you'd like. And we can all face this way as well if you want to contact the other side, talk to a family member. All right, so take your hands, pass them behind your back, all right? And at this very moment, we have invited the spirit of Michael Jackson into this courtyard. When we look at this cabin, this wasn't built right here. This was built about 20 feet up this hill, and then it slid down and stopped right here. This cabin literally slid to where it is right here. In my hand right here is a tool. That making that noise is a tool other than myself known as the Board of Mystery. When you look at it, I'm sure to your mortal eyes this may only look like a plank of wood from Home Depot, and I understand. But this right here is actually from Lowe's. A little bit of water, just like this. I'm going to pour one out for my homies. You guys will see. That water rolls, rather flows all the way up, right? Now that is interesting, but what you don't see is that is now vodka. Congratulations. I'm just kidding. Now where you You've reached the $8 value of this. You've achieved it. I put my toes in the middle. I go all the way down. all the way up, right? Super easy. If you want to do no hands, let me know, and I'm going to videotape for personal reasons. And I'm going to lean back. I'm a fan of the Matrix, little JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, so I lean back all the way and then all the way up. Whoa.
This is very disorienting.
There we go. Ready?
Try tilting the camera a little bit to the right. Yeah, there it is. Now this bench below my feet, believe it or not, it is not flat, but it's pretty close. And the side that actually is higher is that side. Now it doesn't seem like it, but I'm gonna try to prove it in as many ways as I can. Starting with the ball, you can see the ball rolls back, right? Now this is cool, but it really isn't that mysterious because it's a ball rolling downhill. Now, I'm gonna take my level as my other hopeful proof, and you will see that the bubble goes to the right side, or your left side in this case, this way, which means that it's rising to the higher side. Now that means that we have two things showing that this side is higher, but the most important thing that kind of counters that is the fact that this literally just looks higher, right? And the reason that is because of this hillside. This hillside's angle is very steep, right? We've built this bench up to counter that angle, right? Over the years, it slumps back down, so now we have a surface in which this is the higher side and that is the lower side. But none of this that I've shown you is really mysterious right now.
Everything goes slanted. Check that out.
That way so you can balance.
Whoa. Really high. Check that out. Check out that view.
Now when we look at these T-blocks, I want you guys to take note of something very important, okay? When I take my level and place it like this, there's about a 2-inch difference from the bottom of that concrete to the top, right? So it's taller by about 2 inches, and I really want us to keep that in mind. There's no mysteries included if we only shrink by 4 inches on this demonstration. But now time to do the test. Do you want to help me out? Now Brayden, do you agree that Natana here's a little taller? Okay, so here's where you're going to help me out. I'm going to make my level go like this. I'm going to bring it up. When my level is at the same height as the top of Natana's head, can you say stop or when or kaka? It's up to you. However, again, I prefer one of those. Kaka! He did it without even looking over here. That was amazing. He's the next level peripherals. So that's, hey, well, let's see. This is a 9-inch level. That's about 9 inches. So you're taller by 9 inches. That is not bad. But let's have you two switch. So we're going to have Miss Deschanel go over there. We're going to have you go right there. And we're going to notice, now she's still taller, right? But it's going to be a lot more distance. Tell me when. She's way taller, huh? So you're going to tell me when. It's getting close. It's getting almost time. I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a hint.
Stop.
There we go. So that's a 9-inch level. That's 9 plus about 7 more beyond that. So we can say that essentially that's 7 inches of height change we just saw. Now 4 we can take off. To be realistic here, that's still 3 that you grew by for no reason at all. That's great news. We got you on the Phoenix Suns, okay? The bad news, you're moving.
Man, I gotta go all the way back down where I came from. And a little souvenir. A bumper sticker. So awesome. Upon exit, if you feel very disoriented, they have a vending machine of cold drinks. Hey, that's the bumper sticker that they just gave me as a free souvenir. But this is where I'm going right here. The Mystery Spot gift store. They have a bunch of merchandise, including these ceramic and glass mugs. Is that an alien? Check that out. They even sell mason jars. I'm thinking of a little extra style. I just might get one of these. Check that out. That's the car that's outside of the entrance. Ooh, look at that. They have a Bigfoot pocket journal just in case if you meet the hairy beast out here.
Really fast. Faster.
And a research kit. And if you so choose, a little box of crickets. That is going to conclude our awesome adventures video. It's pretty awesome back there. Got some merchandise. Got the new shades. Says mystery spot on the side. Got some pamphlets. It's pretty fascinating. First time ever. That shack was very disorienting. Very hard to keep your balance. Anyways, if you are new here, please hit that subscribe button and notification bell. It will keep you guys up to date on when the next awesome adventurous video is out on the platform. I recommend coming to check this place out if you haven't done so yet. As always, I'm Jeffy the Adventurer, and see you guys in the next video. Does a body good. I'm gonna place you right here.